drills and working the wheel where you're grinding at. You know what it be. Playing this here for the keeps. Had to make out with a feast. A family to feed. Third cold where the trophy should be. EA got me in the game now. Read on with the gang now. They're hearing with a lane now. My home second with a rain now. Legendary on the field. Kind of drip is a skill. It's the highest cruiser bill. Ain't nothing just to heal. Slip on, spin move, in zone, scope. Scope for sideline, a touchdown, I put on the show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go. Slip on, spin move, in zone, scope. Scope for sideline, a touchdown, I put on the show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. First and 10, it's Jackson. And his first pass is incomplete.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe. To say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again, Jackson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill, and he'll bring this one back to the 29. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Gets this one to Le'Veon Bell. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. It's a gain of 5, and that'll make it 3rd down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce, on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC.
Score, Chiefs 7, Ravens 0.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, it doesn't take any great analysis. No jokes, partner, okay? All right, on this one. But we just know that we're going to see this as the game moves forward. There's going to be 2 guys on him on just about every snap.
It's kind of a dare to throw his way, but they have to keep throwing his way.
The benefits could be great. You throw it to a great receiver, he could come down with it anyway.
That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it's going to be third down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. From the gun, it's Jackson. He may try and run for this. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 49-yard line. Operating from the gun, Jackson. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
First and 10.
First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Got a man open. It's Ricky Seals-Jones. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Mahomes going to fire this out wide to Hill. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes finding Tyreek Hill. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
The full team is involved in this game early, aren't they? Go down the field, score on offense, take the ball away on defense, and go right back and score again. You got to like the way that's working for them.
That's exactly right. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, 2-score lead. A little bit like you at breakfast this morning. I got to get this in. You had a perfect omelet, dropped it, so a little bit of a turnover. You went right back, though, and got that omelet and crushed it.
You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
You got to do what you got to do.
Worried about your hands, though.
Yeah.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Neiman on the tackle.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Here's Ingram.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
On 3rd down, Jackson eluding the pressure right. Hard throw, incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Flush to his right. And it is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. Mahomes now on 1st down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 4-yard line.
They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. It's a pickup of 17 there. And it'll move the chains. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Ravens nothing.
Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
1-yard line.
And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41.
He was brought down.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, Jackson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
It's been such an impressive first half to get that lead. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Incomplete.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls when you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 37. He'll set up to throw. And he'll find his tight end, Seals Jones. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down. On 1st down, Mahomes. That's complete to his tight end, Seals Jones. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes, he lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he's got Hardman in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. Mecole Hardman, 39 yards. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. And his kick is right through.
Chiefs 21, Ravens nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
The throw over the middle taken in. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Jackson on 1st down. He uncorks it for Snead. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again. Jackson flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Flying in to blow that play up, Alex Okafor.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. He uncorks it for Snead. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit him over the top.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Sacked by Yannick Ngakoue, the former Maryland Terp. To try again after the sack. Mahomes. That one complete to Hill. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
3rd and 6.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd.
58 to Mike, 58 to Mike. Check.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how.
Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Kelsey, the intended receiver there. And now it's 2nd down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 1st half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. Returning it, Hill. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
10 at their own 37-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
36-yard line.
Williams. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
38-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Mahomes going to throw. And going deep for Hill. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
At the 11-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes finding Tyreek Hill. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. They were trying to go to Brown once again, and it's 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
From the gun, Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a 1st.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
At the 45-yard line.
Now Mahomes on the bootleg. Throw right side, going to be caught by Seals-Jones. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a 1st. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now a 1st down carry, it's Williams. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Marcus Peters up to make the tackle.
Marcus Peters. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd.
On 2nd and 9. Mahomes. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Ricky Seals-Jones there to make the grab. And this offense continues to pour it on.
That was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
And going deep downfield for Boykin. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 28. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Chuck Clark in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
A quick throw out to Hardman on the perimeter. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Brings up third down.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. The Chiefs on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 14. And going deep for Hill. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 13. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted by the Ravens.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay.
And now here is another and oh, he coughed it up. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
Now Jackson on second down. They're going deep downfield for Boykin. And nothing there on the return. They've got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Mahomes now on first down. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that's caught inside the 30. An outstanding pickup there for the Chiefs. 56 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Mahomes firing complete and taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just got to give us that look like.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. They seemingly just continue to score at will. And as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
And I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win. But one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them. Because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ballgame.
Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit.
Ravens, nothing.
But going for 2 in this situation, Somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, I mean, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Forced out to his left. He'll have a first down past the 40. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Now we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Escaping the pressure right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Frank Clark, and the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. They'll run on 1st down. Williams, and he's got this down to the 35. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs 1st down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Chuck Clark able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
At the 43-yard line.
Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. And that is incomplete. A former 1st-round pick, Marlon Humphrey, there to get a hand on it.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that, saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule that if someone does it to them, you won't hear people protest outlook. That's just who they are.
Being chased out left. He'll run it. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
1st down.
One last shot for Jackson. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So that's a wrap for